And we are back, and we're heading back to Mean Street. And if you didn't notice, back in Oztown, Gus, we got the cake. It's delivered to Horace. We didn't get any of Goofy's parts because we're not even in Tomorrow City yet. He told us to go back to Mean Street and to see what if anything was going on in Oztown, which I'm pretty sure nothing extra happens in Oztown while we were away, except for the fact that Claire makes the cake. And I actually looked at the start time of my filming, so I know when we started. I'm just gonna go run back. See what I mean by, like, you can run back in cartoon number 6? Cartoon number 6, 16, and 23, I think, have all the same qualities. You can go forward and backward in them and go in them more than once. Of course, there's several other cartoons we'll have to use more than once. But doesn't this remind you of the intro to the game, though? The Magician's Workshop a little bit, going through the mirror to get to it? I don't know how that took a minute and a half already. But anyway. And we're back. And Oswald's here waiting for us. Well, you've got to get to the rocket in Tomorrow City, but there's a problem. The projector screen doesn't work, and Grandma Marcus is trying to get him going again. I'd say good luck, but heroes don't need luck, right? As usual, we complete one quest, just did another. Over here is the entrance to Tomorrow City, and you can kind of tell it's futuristic looking from the gate. Hey, look, I'm going to mess with our leader. Oh, and besides, if you kind of turn away, he's going to try and make faces at you. But when you turn around, he's going to be all normal. Wow, you were really bringing the reels in. I got something special for you. I just received a reel cartoon in my theater. You can check it out anytime in the extras menu. And that reel cartoon is Oh What a Night, which was the last one we just did. The one with Oswald in it. And now he's going to give us another Power Spark if you have enough. If you've collected all 12 so far. And e-ticket wallet, so we can carry around more e-tickets. Because the maximum is 1,000, but now it's like, I don't know what. And a silver pin. Anything else? Nope. Alright, so he needs about, 5. 5? We have like 15. But anyway, just in case for the odd reason you don't have 5, you can go get some. Anyway, this news story guy, he's gonna have his story changed. Eyewitness report: gremlin rescued from locked safe by Mickey Mouse. Pirates have settled in Adventureland and locals have gone into hiding. Okay. Anyway, by the off chance that you don't have 5 e-tickets for some weird reason, you can always go over to Pete after World, and he's going to have info you free. Remember, that was the end of World 2, and Tomorrow City's World 3, so we're like a third through the game in just 9 videos. What do you think about that? So that means this walkthrough is probably about like, gonna be 27 videos. So I hear you're looking for power sparks. Well, it just so happens I came across a few. Of course, I ain't giving them to you for free. You gotta earn your keep around here. There's a gang of bunny children that started showing up around Mean Street. Now I think the little brats ought to be caged, but Oswald would not take kindly to that. Seeing as how I don't care if he's mad at you, you round him up, I'll give you a power spark. Just bring him by City Hall and the pipe outside will suck him up. Now, like I said back at Mickey Junk Mountain, now this is Bunny Roundup 1, and there are a total of 4 Bunny Roundup quests. If you want to complete all 4, make sure you come back here after you come back from Mickey Junk Mountain, Tomorrow City, Ventureland, and Lonesome Manor. Remember what I said, like, they kind of slow you down. And you can spin attack them, but that won't do much, and you can hit them with paint or thinner just to kind of curl them up into a ball for a little bit. Anyway, once you get them near enough, the pipe will suck them up, and you got 2 left. There's one over here. Oh no, that's just Prescott throwing his wrench around. At least I think it's Prescott. Oh, it's Marcus. Silly me. Why did I say it was Prescott? Prescott was the one back in Oztown that killed our telephone. That's right. After your mission, you're going to go back here, and in cell 2, you're going to see a gang of bunny children locked up looking all sad. Oh well, sucks for you. Anyway, he's going to give you a job for Tomorrow City, and so is Horace. Pete and Horace are going to give you jobs for tomorrow, for the areas you're about to go to, and when you come back. Hey, shouldn't you be, congrats on making it back. You know, I got a small problem, not that I need your help, nothing. But he's saying Peatronic, a robotic version of him, is causing a ruckus over in Tomorrow City, and he's wanting us to calm him down, but not to kill him or anything. But Peatronic is the next boss, so keep in mind that if you defeat Peatronic, you'll wind up failing the quest just assigned to you by Pete. So remember, if you paint Peatronic and redeem him, you're going to complete the Confront Peatronic quest. If you destroy him and fail, then you're going to... if you destroy him, you're going to wind up failing Pete's quest. Anyway, first, let's run this cake over by Horace. This is a little embarrassing, but someone took one of my books from my office. I can't leave my agency unattended. I very much appreciate it. You think the thief left some footprints? Under every shadow, every piece of tin, Mickey. Let's give that cake to him. Ooh, this looks delicious. She's such a sweetheart. This makes me forget about my problems for just a little bit. Thanks, take this power spark. See, look, now I got 8. And we get the Mean Street Romance pin. Isn't that sweet? So if you want another pin, if you want another collectible pin, make sure to give him that cake. Now, anyway, you know what? You could just look for these little small footprints and paint them in, which isn't really possible, as I just see. Oh, it is. But, screw that. Just follow me. And somehow this guy climbed up the center of the wall. I don't really know how that was possible. I hate getting up here. And you're going to find this guy that makes his only appearance in the game right now, and his name is Shifty. And he's like, "Oh, you didn't follow me, did you? This book? Oh no, this isn't Horace's. It looks similar. You got no proof, no hard evidence. Look, you could run around and do a bunch of detective work, or you could buy this other one I have. That's like the one you're looking for. Only 50 e-tickets. Sure, I'll buy it because it actually costs you nothing." Now, keep in mind that we never got Horace's book back. We just bought a fake copy instead. But since the poor guy is stressed out enough already, let's just keep quiet about it. But notice how we didn't give him any e-tickets, okay? There's some very convenient glitch in the game that forbids you to pay him, and he just gives you the book for free. Do not question the power of the glitch. Just appreciate it that you saved some money. He's going to give you a power spark. Surprise, surprise. Now, he's going to give you a Tomorrow City assignment. I'm not any closer to finding out what happened to the dog from Great Big Tomorrow. If you were heading there, could you look for some clues? Dog tags would be a huge break in the case. Now, don't fret about like looking all over for every single dog tag in that area, because there's only one dog tag in all of Tomorrow City. And I don't know how just one dog tag is going to help him. But before we move on, let's check out what is new at the Emporium. Welcome to my shop. Alright, you got that pin, you got that pin. You got another power spark. Well, I might as well buy it. The more we get, the better. And you got another power spark for 100 e-tickets. And you got another one for 100. Okay, each time you buy a power spark from this guy, he's going to have another one in stock, but it's going to cost you 50 extra e-tickets than the last time. So be careful about that. Like, save your tickets for like some of this concept art stuff. Speaking of e-tickets, don't forget, a red one is worth 1, a silver one is 10, a green one is 30, and the rare golden one is 100. And every time you go to Mean Street, you can just whack these little light cases and they should give you some tickets. And for an instant 10 e-tickets, you can always go over here, thin this out, and find a silver one. Anyway, now that we have about 10 power sparks, which is twice as much as we need, we can go back to Marcus. Why do I keep saying Prescott? You have enough power sparks to power up the machine. Yeah, cartoons 6 over there, 17 right there, and 23 right here have the feature of going in through both directions and are also still turned on once you get back. For some reason, the Tomorrow City one, which is number 13, that doesn't allow you to go back, because once you get to the first area, Tomorrow City, you can't go back. This thing's shut off for whatever reason. And when you get back to Mean Street after going through there, this is turned off. So unlike the other 3 areas, Tomorrow City does not allow you to go back through to Main Street, and it does not turn back on once you get back. So I don't know why. You like my statue? I think I deserve it. You do not. Alright. Cartoon number 13 is Plutopia Part 1. Now notice how everything is like... Now notice how the postage stamp when we first got on here was like Mickey staring at a rocket. Did you notice that? Well, you better like that, because like for the rest of our time in Tomorrow City, it's going to be like Mickey going through some ruins, which is actually the first area of Tomorrow City. By ruins, I mean like ancient ruins. He's heading towards some stone face. But anyway, everything is like neon lights in here for some reason. And the color keeps changing. Wait for that door to open. Now, I don't know what this is about, but if you look in the credits, it'll kind of go over all the cartoons Mickey was in throughout this game. And you can assume that Pluto was dreaming about this whole thing. And that during a dream Pluto had, he traveled to some place called Plutopia, meant just for him. Now watch out for the knife, okay? If you're wondering how to get to that film reel, honestly, it took me forever the first time. But you want to hit this cat, okay? Ooh, a sausage. Just beware of that knife, okay? That knife is no good. Wait for the bones to appear, jump on the sausage, and boom. Plutopia Part 1. Of course, I will tell you in advance, you will have a second opportunity to go through Plutopia Part 1. So if you don't get it the first time, don't worry. Ah! Crap. Oh well, I got my health back. And we leave at the side of a giant fire hydrant. See, look, the rest of the time in Tomorrow City, the postage stamp looks like that. Which is actually where we are right now. And see, I told you it was turned off. The Nautilus, which is some kind of submarine thing, sank here long ago. It will take us to Tomorrow City if we raise it. In fact, the last time I saw animatronic Goofy, he was headed here to try just that. Those cranes were erected to pull the submarine into the surface. But then the Thinner disaster happened and the effort was abandoned. Well, anyway, there are 4 main areas of Tomorrow City, and there are 4 parts of animatronic Goofy. And don't forget, he wants us to find his parts. And here are some spatters dressed like spacemen, because they dress appropriately according to the environment. And notice how this doesn't look anything futuristic. This just looks like a bunch of ancient ruins and an old temple over there. Another old temple over there. Now if you thin this part right there, this pillar will fall down. And Gus is going to be kind of scolding you for it. But you want to paint this gear, okay? Those pillars will allow us to cross that pool of thinner. Another reason why you want to come up here is because there's a golden e-ticket over there. You gotta jump for it, land on that pillar, land on this one, and boom! And make sure you spin each one of these plants. They hold e-tickets. Anyway, moving on. The cranes. Okay, so for a bent one like this, you're gonna need to paint it. And then thin it again to stop it from moving at the right time. Behind that flimsy looking wall is the first part of animatronic Goofy. Hit one of his arms, I'm pretty sure. Hey, that thing started moving again. Whew. That was close. Wait, how'd that start moving? Okay, that was weird. Whatever. Alright, anyway, at the end of here is one crane, and notice how there's a second one. Well, in order to save you some time, in order to save you time, just walk coolly and carefully up to the edge, and just reach out and paint the other one from a distance, and then just walk back a little and paint this first one, and boom! See how easy that was? But we still have unfinished business to do, so yeah, if you want to save some time, some of your precious time, don't paint this first one. If you just walk into it, walk onto the ledge, paint the other one on the other side from a distance. Believe me, it will work. And then walk back and paint this one. It will only take you half as long to raise that submarine. Make sure you paint that wall. You thin that wall, actually, because we're going to need to get to it. And jump on these 2 rotating platforms. Be quick about it. And if you can make it through here, first smash this box, and then open this blue chest. No, you won't find a pin in here. You will find something far more important. Goofy's right leg. So that's 1 down, 3 to go. But we still have some unfinished work to do. There is 1 more of those golden e-tickets in this area. Now, since this area isn't actually Tomorrow City, and Gus kind of said the Nautilus submarine will take us to it, will take us to the real Tomorrow City, name this area whatever you want, but I name this place, I've been naming this place Tomorrow City Ruins, because, it looks like there's like a bunch of ancient temples around, and this kind of looks like the setting of an Indiana Jones movie, or something. Oh, be sure to thin that. You wouldn't want that to fall on you. Paint that. Hey, where'd the pillar go? Oh. Okay, you're going to need to repaint that. Make sure you paint the second gear. Those platforms have extended over there. And we are almost to 1,000 e-tickets. If you thin that right there, it's going to topple under. And you're going to want to paint this third gear. And these pillars over here have risen and you can get to the top of the temple. Ah, where am I? Okay. I don't know what happened, but I just kind of fell. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. I swear I saw an e-ticket up there. But I know it can't be the golden one. The golden one is over by this temple. Actually, correct me on that. The golden one is not over here in the temple. You see those doors over there? There's actually one more gear to paint. And yes, you need to go in this temple because there's a caged gremlin in it. You have one more gear to paint. Once you paint that gear, the temple will open. And the doors will open. Anyway, just follow on through here. Thank you for freeing me. I heard you were a hero and you proved it. And he's going to open the doorway for you. But before we go on, paint that big gear. And the doors to the bigger temple swing open to reveal the second golden ticket. Anyway, with over 200 e-tickets collected and with the submarine risen, we can now move on. Now, I don't know what anything is. I don't know. Oh, I just now. Oh yeah, I forgot. This thing looks like a hand over here. Now, I don't know how futuristic these ruins are supposed to look like. I mean, because ruins are elements of the past, not the future. So what the heck? But yeah, I call this place Tomorrow City Ruins. And I guess what happens is we jump in the projector screen and the Nautilus sinks underneath, and by the time we get to the end of the cartoon, the Nautilus would have traveled through the thinner and risen to the entrance. Now, notice how he says Tomorrow City Lagoon. That's right. Our destination from here is still not the entrance. It is the entrance, actually, but it's not Tomorrow City. Cartoon number 14 is Mickey's Mechanical Man, and we'll go through there next time.